There are pockets of data, there are portals with a wealth of information everywhere within the quantum. And when we ask a question, what we are doing in essence is we are setting an intention to open up that portal of information, gain access to that information, where we are given the key to unlock the door to even more information flowing through with specifics relating to that question. That's why it is really a great idea when we don't understand something or we would like to know something to first of all to set an intention to know that thing and then ask the question in correlation to what we would like to know, and we can be very specific with what we would like to know. And this allows through that portal for this information to come through. And in essence, what happens is when we do this for ourselves, when we are expressing ourselves, and when we utilize this information with our creative expression, we are providing a frequency bandwidth for others to gain access to the same information. First of all, by us presenting it, expressing it in that now moment, people are coming into contact with that frequency bandwidth. And we are in essence providing them with a key to the same information. Then it is up to them what they do with this information, what they do with the key. They can then access, if they're on the same vibrational frequency as the portal, if they are a like match to this information, they can ask their own questions in correlation and alignment with the same theme, and they can gain access to specifics, more information, which is spread out and thus becomes accessible to more individuals. We're a multiple layout of keys giving access to these portals of information. This has been a theme in my life for quite some time now, where I've been shown quite a lot, but I've always been interested in understanding how things came into inception, how they came about. Whenever someone has brought through information, I've always been very, very intrigued, interested, not so much about the information. Yes, it's great and it's interesting. I've been interested in how they got that information. There have been a lot of great channels throughout time who brought through great inventions, great ideas, great works of art. And I've always been interested in how they got that information. By tuning into one's own guidance, the heart space, by utilizing the imagination, by asking the questions, by going on this adventure with trust, in that state of balance, in alignment, we gain access to the fourth dimension. Through the fourth dimension, we gain access to other dimensional planes of existence. Through the heart space, which is also an amplifier in accessing this information, are the 5D crystalline and 6D diamond light grids, where our higher selves and guides, the galactics, commune to share information to and from individuals through multiple dimensions. And there is a co-creation that takes place where a representation and expression is afforded to the individual that is presented in such a way for their greatest understanding, and they are able to decipher, pick apart this information. And more often than not, they will require our permission to bring through this information. This is where the question comes in. So the message for today is if you don't understand something or would like to know more about something, do not fear, do not be afraid, or do not, it's free will for you, but our belief systems, okay, our limiting beliefs can also act as resistance to this information coming through. So holding a belief, feeling into it, that you are able to, that you have the ability within the quantum to gain access to this information, to know that thing. The intention, asking the question, will allow for the information to come through. When asking the question, patience with trust, allowance, letting go of how the information comes through, exactly how it's supposed to look like, will allow for the information to flow through in divine timing, and it will be obvious. The answer will be obvious, and you will be surprised at the extent of information that comes through and the detail of the information that will assist you with your project, with your daily life, with whatever you would like to know. Obviously, there's some things that the information won't come through. That's because that information isn't in service. If the information is in service to your highest good and will be of assistance to you and others, then the information will come through every single time. So, maybe it will be a topic that exists right now within our conscious awareness that you would like to know something more about, okay? Perhaps there's incorrect information there, okay? And intuitively you know this. Ask the question and see what comes through. You may have the correct information, okay? Information that is in alignment with the light coming through that you can bring through for yourself and others. Or there may be wonderful information and you're just like an extension in terms of more detail of that thing in question. Ask the question and the information will come through. There are portals, pockets of data, of information everywhere that exist in this now moment, and what we do is we tune into that frequency, we gain access to that thing, we get a hold of the key, we unlock that door for more information to come through. Thus, more portals of information stream in to this reality experience where others can enlighten themselves within this experience and enjoy the wisdom and the knowledge and the knowingness of what it is they are here to do.